Yo, 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 what the fuck is going on? It's another episode of Rockin' with Rocket. What's happening? What's happening? I know y'all over here cussing my ass out, bro. I know y'all cussing me out, and I deserve it. I definitely deserve it, bro. Goddamn, I've been neglecting y'all. I've been neglecting y'all. It is no reason why I should not be putting in the effort and the time and consistency over here with Rocket Reaction. Well, guess what? Y'all got it today. Y'all got it today. And I'm coming with a thought that I am having. And I would like to know who can understand what I'm talking about. I think we're duped. I think we are so used and want to be the first to know something, the first to react to something, the first to pop something, so to speak. I think we too used to that and not used to using our brains enough. What I'm speaking on, infamous Diddy case, bro. I think we might be duped, bro. I think we might be duped. And before I start this, let me start this off with a trigger warning. Trigger warning for anyone who might can't understand logic, anyone who might have self experiences or experiences close to them that this might affect. I want to apologize in advance. In advance. Uh, I think we got duped by Cassie. And when I say that, I'm not speaking like she didn't experience any of what she experienced. I'm not saying that she was not a victim held against her will, made to do things that she didn't want to do. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is we have here a relationship of 10 years. 10 years. After a certain point, even when it comes down to if you feel like it's a life or death situation, that is still a choice. We can all agree that that is still a choice. When Kanye said slavery was a choice, everybody lost their shit. I understood what he was talking about, but I also understood that the slaves that made it over chose to sacrifice, not sacrificing themselves for a greater cause. And we do not even speak about the millions and millions and hundreds of thousands of slaves that decided to jump off, that decided that being enslaved was not in their cards. You have people who chose to stay alive and maybe contribute to a cause that is greater than themselves. And then you have those who chose, like, bruh, I'm not going for it. Against my will? Are you crazy? Bye. Straight up. I only said that to bring it back to what I was talking about. They were in a relationship for 10 years. At some point, it stops becoming, yo, you're holding me against my will, to a point of, bro, I got a decision to make. What is more important to me? What is more important to me? Now, after 10 years, she did come to that decision. She did make a decision that her life was worth more than trying to stay and see where her relationship with Diddy took her. Kudos to her for making that decision. I just want to say that. Now, new information that has came out. Cassie is now working with the feds. She is now working with the feds. And some people might be like, well, Slim, that kind of makes sense. If that nigga fucked you over, held you against your will and shit like that, it's only right that you would want some type of justice, even outside monetary. I get it. I get it from if that was the case. And I'm just strictly going off of the facts that have been presented and the evidence that has been unfolding. At some point, Cassie played Ghislaine Maxwell. Now I know if y'all been paying attention to me, that I've been calling Carisha Maxwell. That was Young Miami's title. But again, I'm one who sits back and analyze the whole bigger picture. So when I sit back and analyze the whole bigger picture, right? This was a 10-year thing. Diddy himself was not going out to get these victims, or not even victims, the guys who were the big dick niggas who he had her search up, go out and get. You were the one who did that. All right. You were the one who searched it up. Now, yes, was it initially probably against your will? Fuck yeah. Did you initially want to be in a room and have 10 niggas drag you and all of that? No. No. After a while though, it becomes a choice. Let me even preface it like this. Let me even preface it like this. Even when it comes to the behind the scenes, Dan Schneider, and the whole debacle, I have been very vocal that I am very empathetic towards Drake from the Drake and Josh show. However, later on in life, he was charged with texting a minor. Now, is there understanding there after seeing the whole background and understanding the full story? Fuck yes. Me personally, can I even condemn him like I would somebody who had not shared those experiences? Fuck yes. But are we going to ignore that with or without the experiences that he went through, he still got charged? Still got charged. Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry if these are your traumatic past experiences, but if you decide to then act out some of these things and you get caught, you will be charged. There will be no sit down and let me understand that you were grown by a sick older nigga all of your life, and somehow in your reality, this is correct. You don't go through that process. You get charged because, right, whether we like it or not, the law is the law. Just because you were groomed, just because a sick man robbed you of the innocence of your childhood, does not give you the right to then come out here and make others victims. It doesn't. You will be charged accordingly. Saying that, bringing it back to Cassie, after a certain amount of time, you play the game. Every single time for 10 years, this man did not have a gun to your head or locking you in the basement or hog tying. You don't even know how to hog tie. He's not doing any of these things. After a while, you were staying around for I say it all the time, this is not a free world. Everything is a balance, bro. You took some of that trauma and some of that burden and some of those bad experiences because you thought in the end your career would profit from it, your lifestyle would profit from it, and maybe even your position in one's life would profit from it. Now, now that we're thinking logically, now that we're thinking logically, when I seen that she is now working with the feds, it set off a red flag in my mind. What red flag did it set off in my mind? The fact that the feds are not going to be interested in your past traumas. The fact that, yeah, maybe after year 5, year 6, you're no longer against your will. The feds are looking at you as being complicit in these acts. Yes, you came forward with the civil suit. You came forward to spill the beans. Now, am I saying that Diddy is clear? Fuck no. Fuck no. Am I saying this nigga is still sick even if he only committed 1% of what is being alleged? Fuck yes. He's very sick. I'm not saying any of that. What I am saying is that after a certain amount of time, you became complicit for self gain, something for self gain, whether, as I stated, because even in those papers, it was alleged that he promised you your career. Like your career was going to take off. He was going to put you in positions, this, that, and the third, whoop the whoop the bam. You know what I'm saying? And that never came to pass. I can definitely understand, you know what I'm saying, that one who's maybe in a not the best of positions in life might stick around for some of the stuff that they would not stick around for. I get it. That does not negate that it's still a choice. This is what I'm getting at. When Cassie unlocked that silver suit, it alerted the feds, as we all can see now. Homeland Security, everybody. It alerted them. You feel me? He settled out because some of the shit he don't want to come out. Oh hell nah. He ain't wanted to come out. He settled that bitch quick. The feds are smarter than the average human who just reacts off emotions. They understand that, wait a minute, you rung the bell saying that he did X, Y, and Z, and he had you doing X, Y, and Z. He had you searching up big black dicks. He had you going out, getting the niggas to bring back the fuck you and all of this shit. After a while, you are now doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's no different from a child that's brought up in a broken home. Is it fucked up that the parents did not give them any attention? Yes. Is it fucked up that they had no one of hierarchy to show them any love or interest in what they were going through? Yes. Is that going to stop the police from locking them up because they decide to go out and stick up a 7-Eleven? No, it ain't. They ass going to jail. We don't care that you were brought up in a broken home, and we don't care. What we need you to understand is the law, right or wrong. What you can do, what you cannot do. You cannot go around here sticking up people. No, you cannot go around here beating up on women, beating up on anybody, but specifically women, just because you seen your mama get her ass beat. It don't work like that. It's unfortunate, yes, but it does not work like that. Just because you seen your mama get her ass beat, just because you seen your aunties accepting ass whoopings, now that you're out in the dating world grown, you can't hit if you go and hit a girl who don't want to be hit, you cannot then get mad because she called the police on you and you locked up for the next 3 years. Domestic violence and whatnot. You cannot get mad. It's against the law. You cannot put your hands on folks. That's point blank, period. You cannot inflict any type of harm against anyone, bro. That is facts. So for the fact that you were brought up and you seen this and through your lenses, this is okay, this is acceptable, or this is what your reality is, it does not make it okay. All right. Also, there are rumors coming, and these are rumors, alleged right now, close to Diddy, close from Diddy's camp, alleging that the last 5 years of Diddy and Cassie's relationship, she was begging this man every single day in and day out, to get married and to bear his child. Again, this is just alleged. This is just alleged. And even if we want to go to the, okay, maybe she did because this is what he had exposed her to, and over a certain amount of time she's locked in, so now she's believing this and she's believing that she want to fight for it. I can get the manipulation part of this, okay? I can get the manipulation part. Nevertheless, if somebody manipulates you to go out and rob a bank, your ass is going to jail. It does not matter that you are naturally a good person and that you normally would not rob a bank and that somebody swindled you into acting in such a way. It's nobody's, nobody cares. At that point, it was your choice to make. And this is what I'm getting to. So when Cassie rung the bell, the feds look, and the feds are like, she said this, why? Well, she, even though she was against her will, she still went out and got other victims. She still went out and recruited said people for said situations. Say it like that. Now, the last 5 years, you're trying to get him to marry you. Okay. And then let's just speed up to where we at now. You made a conscious decision, like, bruh, you promising my career is not worth it. You threatening me is not worth it. You goddamn doing all of this shit is not worth it. Because even God rest her soul to the young woman who passed before her, the woman that I should know these people by now. I want to say Paula. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I will get her name correct. Matter of fact, I'll edit it and put it in here. Make sure she get her just due. Even when you and said lady were talking about coming through and exposing, and she miraculously came up unalive. It was still a choice. Even though you're scared, even though you looking like, okay, if I do this, I can see what could be a consequence of this. It was still your choice not to say anything. Okay? Did now this is where I'm getting to ringing the bell. You seeing Diddy still living his life. You seeing Diddy still spending millions. You see Diddy goddamn go out here and goddamn have his way with three, four, five women publicly. One of them being Young Miami, who's at the time was one of the most sought after artists in the city girls. And he's up here buying her Maybachs and taking on shopping sprees and doing this and doing that. And you're looking from the outside. Now you're thinking like, damn, nigga, first of all, you promised me a career. Didn't do that. Then you had me do all these things I did not want to do in hopes of me obtaining said promise from you. Didn't do that. Then for the last half of our relationship, I was doing everything in my power to marry you, to become one with you, so that even all of the bullshit that you put me through, in the end, it would at least be financially worth it. It would at least be financially worth it. You know what I'm saying? So even through all of that, I didn't get the goals that I set out while we were together. Now I'm sitting back and you buying her this, you buying her that. You talking about how y'all fuck. She going bragging on you. Now you being seen out with the other girl. It's no problem. She had shows with I love you poppy signs and all of this and the third. Like, I can see Cassie just getting mad. Like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fuck it. Ring, ring, ring. Nigga, you ain't got no power no more. I got a new husband. We need bread. This, that, and the thing. You not finna fuck me over because, nigga, I'm the one who stuck through all the bullshit to now to see where you're at now. And you be flexing with the women now and all of this. One thing, we can take a little sidebar here. One thing that we all know, bro, and it's a sad reality because I have daughters. I have a mother. I have women in my life that I hold close to my heart. But a sad reality between men and women is every day a man gets up, if he hasn't getting up, if he has not given up on life, he still has a chance to get better. Unfortunately, the way society looks at women, every day that y'all get up, y'all lose some type of value because a lot of the value is held in y'all guys' looks, in y'all guys' ability to bear the children from society. I'm not saying that I believe in this, and I'm not saying that it is that way from general man to general woman. What I'm saying is the society, USA, what they have projected to us is that narrative. Okay? Now, when you even take it even further, okay, she looking at all of this. She's pissed off. She rang the bell. Boom. Now, nigga, you know, goddamn, we had some bitches in there against their will that, yeah, they can go for it. They will be able to attest that some of these allegations that I'm bringing forth is true. So, of course, you shot the bread to shut up. Nigga, shut up. I ain't even think you was coming back. That's probably how Diddy thought. Like, nigga, what the fuck? What, now? You decide to do this. All right, cool. Shut up. Shut up. Because yeah, some of it is true. But bitch, don't act like you got down. But I know how this look. And right now, I got a whole lot more to lose. I.e. De Leon. I.e. Revolt. I.e. all of the extra shit that he had going on, bruh. You feel me? So now I'm going through it with the liquor people. Already trying to sue them. I'm taking them to court. Now you jumping out the window. Like, so you really caught me at a bad time. So I'm really just trying to shut you up on some quick shit. But by you ringing the bell, it then alerted the authorities because of what you alleged. You alleged that we were flying people out, that I had you against your will, sex trafficking, all this. Again, the feds don't think in feelings. The justice USA system do not think in feelings. It operates in evidence. It operates in evidence, bro. And the evidence is that, nigga, you were part of recruiting some of these victims, so you can be complicit too. So even though Diddy had her sign an NDA, she couldn't speak on it. She can't make a book about it. She can't make movies about it, no memoirs or anything like that. When the feds come in, that's null and void. That's null and void. Because of what you alleged sex trafficking, HSI, front door, knocking it down. We do not go by NDAs. We don't go by NDAs. So by the fact that we don't go by NDAs, bitch, you can get charged too. That's why she is working with the feds. And I don't know if that set off a red flag in everybody else's head like it did mine, but I was like, whoa, bruh, that's a cold move. Because yes, I'm not saying that the nigga wasn't fucked up. I'm not saying that the nigga was not fucked up, bro. Okay? Not saying this. What I am saying is, even in those allegations, there were no hog tie allegations. There were no he threatened me with a gun and all of this shit allegations. It was just the promise of your career. It was mental manipulation, mental gymnastics. I get it. I get that, yes, that's wrong for people to try to take advantage of people, even if it's mentally. I get that. I get it. And I agree. But I'm also understanding of how the world works. The world don't care that you got manipulated to come and fuck somebody against their will or drug them once you got there. Even if Diddy was the one that put the drugs in the drink, if you took the drink to the person, you knew what the fuck was going on and you are now complicit. Even if it was against your will. Real shit. And that's how the authorities work. So when I seen that, wait a minute. Because the first thing went off in my head, I was like, I thought Diddy had her sign an NDA. But then I was like, the feds don't go by the NDA. Okay, well, why would she be working with the feds? She already got a payday. The first initial thought was like, okay, the money ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Some of the events that you took me through, nigga, your whole cachet could never, ever even compare to a fraction of trying to repair. I get it. I get it. But once you sit back and think, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because you have to read past the feelings and the allegations. And when you realize, oh, you was slick, complicit in a lot of this shit. To the fact that you was willing to marry this nigga. So, this is my question. If she was to be married right now, reaping the financial benefits of his cachet and his person, his influence, would this have ever came about? I'm not talking about like Lil Rod or anything, because Lil Rod probably still, I'm talking about her. Her setting off this whole snowball effect. I don't think it ever would have happened. I don't think it ever would have happened. And I think that's the difference between a Diddy and a Jay-Z. Do I believe Jay-Z and Beyonce done done some treacherous shit? Fucking yes. Hell, can I prove it? Not right now. But do I think it? Hell yes. Hell. But one thing I know right now, Like, unless Jay-Z just go and do some crazy off the wall shit, Beyonce's not finna goddamn ring no bell on his ass. She's connected. They are one. It has been too much time passed, too much good time seen on camera. Willingly, you're doing X, Y, and Z. Y'all are here, y'all are here, y'all are here. You can go for the yeah, I'm against my will and all of, but the feds are one that don't care. They don't care if you're the president of the United States. They don't care if you're Jeffrey Epstein. They don't care. And that is my opinion on it. Y'all can let me know down in the comments. Am I tripping? Is this a stretch? Or am I on to something here, man? I want to appreciate everybody for fucking with another rocket reaction. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I will not be neglecting y'all as much as I have been. I promise y'all I have my word. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.